Hello students, in this module I am going to discuss about the laundry services which is being operated in a hotel. In a hotel, a lot of dirty linen accumulates from the various departments. It is essential to ensure a continuous supply of linen which is well laundered so that the operation can be carried out smoothly and efficiently. Linen is an expensive item which requires serious consideration during laundry services. Staff involved in handling linen should have an adequate knowledge of the laundry process. It is quite interesting to know about the history of the laundry process. In the year 1851, first commercial laundry was started in Oakland, USA. From the beginning, the laundry industries has been grown steadily. In the year 1958, more than 38,000 laundries was seen. As an annual business of approximately $2 billion was achieved by the laundry services. The process of dry cleaning cloths was invented in the year 1849 by the French tailor who named as a Jolly Bellin. In the next 10 years, dry cleaning establishments sprang up all over Europe. This technique was introduced to the United States where the industries have moved forward slowly. By the year 1900, dry cleaning establishment was found to be the most important in the principal cities of our country. After the year 1945, home dry cleaning has practically disappeared as the dry cleaning was applied to the other than the luxury apparel. It became an indispensable services for the hotel industry. A sharp rise in the dry cleaning business was noted in the year 1940 and has continued to the present time. In the year 1954, cleaning and dyeing establishments took in over $1 billion. The objectives of this module will enable you to understand the laundry and its type, demonstrate the working of the laundry equipments, the stages of the laundry operation. It is quite interesting to know about the history of the laundry process. In the year 1851, first commercial laundry was started in Oakland, USA. From the beginning, the laundry industries has been grown steadily. In the year 1958, more than 38,000 laundries was seen. As an annual business of approximately $2 billion was achieved by the laundry services. The process of dry cleaning cloths was invented in the year 1849 by the French tailor who named as a Jolly Bellin. In the next 10 years, dry cleaning establishments sprang up all over Europe. This technique was introduced to the United States where the industries have moved forward slowly. By the year 1900, dry cleaning establishment was found to be the most important in the principal cities of our country. After the year 1945, home dry cleaning has practically disappeared as the dry cleaning was applied to the other than the luxury apparel. It became an indispensable services for the hotel industry. A sharp rise in the dry cleaning business was noted in the year 1940 and has continued to the present time. In the year 1954, cleaning and dyeing establishments took in over $1 billion. Let us know about the definition of the laundry. Laundry in general can be defined as a place where the washing and finishing washable articles are carried out. A hotel may operate its laundry services through the following type. The first one is a commercial or the off-site or contract laundries. The contractor specifies the rate for the laundering for different types of linen and the time taken for laundering and so on. Usually, the soiled linens are laundered and delivered back to the hotel within 24 to 48 hours. The laundries, however, hold back 3 to 5% of the soiled linen for the stain removal and for other specific treatment. The contract laundries are a good opinion if the hotel does not want to make a heavy investment in setting up of its own laundry or a space constraints. Some of the advantages to the hotel industry: no capital outlay is invested, little technical experts is required, labor cost is saved. Disadvantages to the hotel are less control over standards, deliver and collection delays, loss of articles may increase, extra cost for special treatment. The second type of laundry services is the on-premises or on-site or in-house laundry. When a hotel industry owns a laundry within the premises is known as a OPL, which is nothing but an on-premises laundry. Sometimes it may be run by the management or managed on contract basis. Many hotels have to make this heavy investment to provide a quality service to the guest. More care is taken while laundering in a house since it is direct responsibility of a hotel. This type of services are faster. Washed linen should be returned to the guest within 8 hours. Once this has been carried out, the bar stock has been reduced. There is a better supervision and control and hence a longer life of linen. The main advantages of this type of laundry services: no loss or missing of articles, less stock required as the cycle is quicker, can cover the emergency requirements. Some of the disadvantages of this type of laundry in a hotel, it may be the initial capital investment is high, higher the labor cost, technical experts or special management is required, high cost of maintenance, repair and overheads. The third type of laundry services seen in a hotel operation is laundromats. This is a self-service laundries usually seen in motels. Laundromats may be utilized by using a coin slots to pay by the load or by making a fixed monthly payment. In some resorts, once a guest stay for longer the time, they can use the equipment to wash their linen. Next, we are going to see what items have to be laundered. The items that have to be laundered are classified in 3 heads according to the fibers used in fabric. Vegetable fibers, which originate from the vegetables forms like cotton, linen and jute. The second one is the animal fibers, which originates from the animals like wool, silk, fur and so on. The synthetic fibers, which are the man-made or originate from the fibers prepared by the chemical actions like nylon, terlin, decron and Cephalon. Except from the vegetable fibers, all animal or synthetic fibers are safe for dry cleaning procedure. Some vegetable fibers can be dry cleaned but not at all. In order to clean the soiled linen, different laundry equipments are being used. First, we will see how laundry operation is being carried out in a hotel. For the sheer size of operations in a hotel with more than 200 rooms may certainly decide to have their own laundry. In case of smaller properties, may decide to have washing activity alone, whereas the dry cleaning operation can be outsourced. Alternatively, the owner may decide to outsource the guest laundry while retaining the house operations. The hotel should decide to have their own laundry for best ales. The main equipments used for laundry operations are as follows. The first equipments used in the laundry is the spotting machine. For the foremost function of the laundry operation is to identify the spot out or the stain that is being seen in any part of the fabric. The person who has been involved in this type of work is named as a spotter. The spotting machine have a well-contained table. In this table, all type of stain removers and steam gun for treating the spots or the stain. The spotter use a nozzle called a steam gun that can spray a jet water vapor to wet the stain. The special stain removing chemicals are used depending upon the nature of the stain and the fabric. You may have seen washing machine and its operation. Do you know how it is being worked? All washing machine works by using mechanical energy, thermal energy and chemical energy. The mechanical energy is imparted to the clothes by rotating by the agitation in the top loaders or by the tumbling action of the drums in the front loaders. Thermal energy is being supplied by the temperature to wash the bath. The washing machine have 2 modes to load the fabric into the machine. One is the top loading, which has very lesser capacity. The second one is the front loading or the side loading, which has a space of the larger loads normally used in the industrial laundering. The machine rotates for 15 seconds in one direction, stops, rotates in a reverse direction for another 15 seconds. This prevents the roping of linen in the drum. The speed of the rotation of the drum depends on the diameter and ranges between 40 to 60 rpm. The centrifugal action of the drum causes the friction between the cloth, thereby spreading the dirt. In the washing machine, the water level is referred as a dip. The temperature of water ranges from 30 to 95 degrees centigrade. There are different ways to operate the machine. They are manual switches or dial setting, or computerized cards or computer panels can be used. The modern machinery has sensors. This sensor can gauge the length of the cycle, the level and the temperature of water, amount of water used, amount of laundry agents, and when it should be added in the washing cycle, as well as the type of the drum action for a specific wash load. Industrial machine has a control panel which display the stage in the wash cycle, in the process, the time remaining for the completion of the cycle, the temperature of water and the chemicals used. The machines which carried out washing are known as a hydro extraction or washer extractor. Next, we are going to discuss about the hydro extractor that is being normally seen in the laundry department. The modern hydro extractor works by the centrifugal action, and the procedure is usually a part of wash cycle. The drum rotates at a very high speed, at least 10 times the wash speed, and the clothes are pressed against the side of the drums, and water passes throughout through the perforated holes, and the water is being drained out through the opening. The other machines used in the laundry departments are tunnel washer. This is also known as a patch washers or continuous washers. This type of washing was carried out in a series of interconnector washer. Each bath has a different cylinder and load moves from one cylinder to the next. The computerized system automatically adjusts the time, the temperature, the chemicals to be used so that each batch receives the required treatment. Machines of the top transfers or bottom transfers. The distinct advantage of the tunnel washer is time saving and requires a very less staff. Tunnel washer can also be hooked up to an extractor and subsequently with the conveyor to the dryer. Next one is the tunnel dryer. It is fully automated process that transfers the linen to the next carrier area of the activity. Cloths are hung on a conveyor belt that passes through the tunnel. Inside the tunnel, hot air is being blown. This renders the fabric to dry completely by the time they exist. Tumble dryer. In the tumble dryer, which is nothing but a dry laundry process, in the tumbling machine, which is normally seen with a perforated drum exposed to a hot air ranging from 40 degrees centigrade to 60 degrees centigrade in a low capacity dryers and going right up to 80 degrees centigrade in an industrial dryer. There are programs for a delicate articles requiring low or no heat. Dryers may operate on gas, electricity or steam. For speedy drying and less wrinkling, the volume of dryer should be 25% more than the washer extractor. Most dryers have a microprocessor control system, although a suitable drying systems are usually recommended for specific fabrics. Some dryers have a sensor hooked onto the microprocessor so that they can gauge the moisture in the load and cut the dryer off automatically the moment of the laundry is dry. In a clean screen trap, which is being seen inside the machine, which trap out the smaller particles, and it have to be cleaned regularly. The length of the drying cycle is dependent on the absorbance of the fabric and the residual moisture. The modern dryers are well equipped with the high-tech features such as a signal light, self-cleaning clean screens, reverse cylinder drums as well as the energy saving devices like extra insulation and heat reclaimers. Next we are going to discuss about another equipment which has been normally seen in a laundry department is a cabinet dryer. Here a chamber where a low grease garments are suspended on the hanger steam or hot air is circulated through the cabinet. The next one is a dry cleaning machine. The dry cleaning is a process that removes the dirt and stains from the fabrics. In the dry cleaning procedure, little or no water is used, but the process is not really dry. It involves the use of liquids called solvents. Dry cleaning machines are able to handle a volume of fabric of the same type and same color. Before the clothes are dry cleaned, they must be spotted to remove any stains that could become a permanent during the dry cleaning process. The dry cleaning machine has a movable drum that is filled with a liquid solvent rather than the water. The special dry cleaning reagent is added to the solvent which helps to remove the soil. The last one is the finishing equipments. In order to end up the laundry processing, pressing is the last process. This is being carried out by the different finishing equipments. They are the flat ironer, the roller ironer and the calendar. The flat ironers are also named as a calendar machines. The person involved in this type of activities are named as a feeder. Now, the feeder feeds the washed linen like bed sheets, towels, pillow slips and napkins into the roller by a conveyor belt. The items comes out from the other end and folded into a desired size by the folder. The feeders inspect the items before rolling them into a flat iron work. The dirt on the linen can be shortened the iron's life. Too much sour can make them to catch in the roller, and to make much alkali can return the linen brown, so that the linen should be moist before ironing, as the dry cleaning causes static electricity. Alternatively, too wet linen can be difficult to feed in the roller and can overload the effect of flat work iron. There are the machines that are single roller, double roller that may be selected according to the volume of the work and efficiency. Ironing section. This is the area where linen and clothes are pressed by the various means. Uniform and the guest garments are ironed by the means of various type of press. Fine pressing is used on the flat linen like table covers, pillow covers, napkin, kitchen linen and staff uniform. There are special presses to perform a specific functions, and operations can be done with the help of electricity or steam. Next one is a steam press. This device comes in a tabletop version that is being operated by the hand, but in a floor version that is being operated with a foot. The press has two padded heads that press together. The top head opens and closes the feeds the steam on the cloths, while the lower head is static on which the clothes are spread for ironing. The hand leg equipment has a foot pedal that when pressed can lower the top head and opening it when pressing. A busy laundry will have several of these machines. The first one is the hot head press. This press is similar to the steam press in construction. When clothes are spread for pressing on the top movable head has a hot iron surface instead of the padded one and provide a hot pressure to the lower padded head. This type of press is ideal for wrinkled garments. The next one is the shirt press. These are the special presses to give men's shirts their proper counters and greases, especially the sleeves, shoulder and collars. Next one is the hand press. They are like a domestic presses used for light garments. Laundries can have a heavy duty presses for stubborn greases and materials. So far you may have learnt about the different types of presses. Now fabric has been ready for folding. In a hotel laundry operation, folding machines are being used. This term is quite misleading as the machine does not fold the linen but requires it well for a folder to fold the linen more easily. Earlier, the folder had the difficult task for spreading the linen on the folding table and folding them with the proper grease and size. When one considers the tons of linen being churned out by washing machine, the task seems challenging. So the folding machine is being used, which reduces the labor involved and productivity enhancing is being seen. The next one is the stackers. These are the equipments that feed off from the folding machine and stocks the linen in appropriate sizes. It helps in determining the lot size for easy accounting of the linen. The next one is the steam cabinets and tunnels. The steam cabinets and the tunnels effectively eliminates the wrinkles from the uniform and the linen. It is a chamber feed with hung uniforms or linen that moves through the chamber either manually fed or by the conveyor belt. Next one is the transporters. In addition to the standard heavy equipment discussed above, the laundry department also has a number of movable transporters to carry the volume of the laundry from one machine to the another and from the laundry to the linen and the uniform rooms and to the floor pantries and so on. The trolleys comes in all shapes and sizes to meet the requirements in a daily operation. Linen carts and the trolleys may be made of aluminium or steel. The laundry sacks may or may not be movable. They may be made of wicker or fiberglass or plastics. The laundry process flow. The success of the housekeeping department depends on the laundry department. This department is responsible to wash tons of linens and the uniform that are generated daily. The revenue generating capacity is greatly enhanced or impaired by the efficiency of laundry services. Now we are going to see about the stages of laundry operations. The relationship between the housekeeping and the laundry is very significant for the smooth functioning of the housekeeping services. The importance of laundry is inevitable as it processes the soiled linen and uniform and supplies the housekeeping with the clean stocks on a daily basis to keep the hotel service running. Therefore, it is important for a housekeeping personnel to know something of the operation of the laundry to fully understand its importance and contribution. The soil retrieval. The first step is the soil retrieval. In this step, the linens are collected by the laundry personnel and returned to the laundry faculty. The housekeeping staff will place the soil linen at a collection point, usually dropping it down to the laundry chute. The laundry workers will then collect the soil linen, place in the cart and receive for the soil linen and transport to the laundry. The linen retrieval poses a problem, especially in healthcare institutions like hospitals. The soil linens can be contaminated with a blood-borne or airborne pathogens. For these reasons, the employees who retrieve the soil linens are required to use a personal protective clothes and standard safety precautions. The second one is the soil sorting. At this stage, the retrieved linen is unloaded and sorted according to the item type because it requires different items of washing formulas. Also, later stages in this process require the linen to be pre-sorted since it is handled patch by patch. Heavy or biohazardous stain such as blood or feces may require longer wash time and stronger formulas. Thus, it is inadvisable to mix the different items of linen in the same wash bath. Large institutions often use a production of line method for soil sorting with several full-time employees assigned for that task. The person who are being employed for this task are named as a sorter or marker. Since soil linen may be contaminated with the biohazardous or sharp objects, the employees involved in sorting the process are required to use a personal protective equipment and standard safety precautions. Smaller items tend to hide among the larger items. For this reason, some sorting goes on during the washing, processing and packaging stage. The third one is the important one is the washing. The sorted linen is weighed according to the washing machine load limit. Large washing machines are usually operated by the centrifuge washer operator. The washer operates the loads and unloads the washer, decides what is to be washed according to the laundry schedules and monitors the chemical levels in the water. Since modern tunnel washer monitor their own chemical levels and unload the linen directly into the laundry cleans area, the operator is required only to load the linen. The washer operator use the agronomy watch, where the proper washing depends on the 5 factors. W stands for water quality, A stands for agitation, T stands for time, C stands for chemical concentration and H stands for heat. These 5 factors have to work together. The purer the water, fresher the chemicals, cleaner the laundry will be. Mechanical action exposes the surface area of the linen to the water and the chemicals, ensuring that the item is thoroughly soaked. Mechanical action also tends to dislodge the stains. Heat helps the chemical to react with the stains. Longer the item is exposed to the heat, chemicals and mechanical action, the cleaner it will be. The washing process includes the following stages, in which the first one is compulsory while the last 2 are optional. The first one is the wetting. In this stage, the clothes are wet into a detergent solution. This is done to loosen the soiling or dirt. Some fabrics are waterproof, so the care should be taken while wetting the fabric like wool and silk. The main objective of washing process is to loosen the dirt and separate. The soil removal is done in this step. Failure of this stage will spoil the whole cleaning process. Soil suspension. In this stage, the soiling dirt is to prevent it from the predisposition on the fabric and must be held back in the detergent solution. If the free deposition occurs on the fabric, then the fabric returns greenish, and if it is uneven, it forms black spot that is known as a scum. The next one is the removal of the soil. In this stage includes rinsing the clothes to remove the suspended dirt as well as the detergent from the clothes. In washing machine, removal of soil is actually done by diluting the detergent solution in the machine. The next one is the bleaching. Normally, the bleachers improves the white colors of the white fabric. The bleaching of an article should be restricted to a minimum and should be done when it is being required. The last one is the bluing. This is being done only to the white linen after wash. White linen becomes yellowish, and this can be corrected by applying the blue to the fabric. After bleaching, bluing can correct the yellowness. Excess of bluing can make the fabric look bluish in color or even spotted or marked with blue. Let us learn about the wash cycle. A complete wash cycle is composed of various stages, and the time taken is approximately 40 to 50 minutes. It has been proven that quick wash cycle using a larger volume of water broken down into the following sequences is most effective. Under processing, different steps are seen. The first one is the drying. In this stage, the clean linen is dried, ironed and folded. Some items such as towels, blankets are put through a dryer until they are no longer damp, then sent then sent to a mechanical folders. Wet work items such as sheets are sent through the steam powered ironer, which dry, press and fold them. Dryer use hot air and mechanical action to evaporate the moisture and chemicals from the linen prior to folding. Heated air is forced through a pores into a spinning central cylinder called the drum. As the cylinder constantly spins, the linen inside the tumbles, exposing the surface area to heat, which evaporates the moisture. The air temperature must be carefully controlled. If it is not hot enough, the linen could not be thoroughly dried. If it is too hot, the linen may overdry, damaging the product and creating a fire hazard. The second one is the ironing. Ironers use a heavy steam heated rollers to dry the linen while pressing out the wrinkles. The sheets, pillowcases, tablecloths and napkin directly goes into the flat irons. Guest clothing and uniforms are finished on the various steam presses. Folding. The folders use a mechanical action to fold the linen into shapes that easily stored and handled. The folders come in two varieties: larger piece for blankets and other larger items, and smaller piece for smaller items such as towels and napkins and pads. The more compact the shape into which the item is folded, the greater the amount of linen that can be packed into a limited storage space. Next step is on packaging. The processed linen is prepared for delivery. Individual orders are filled based on the needs and the request of the laundry customers and then sent to the laundry main distribution point and storage and then into a storage area. The linen not used for orders is placed in the storage areas, giving a reverse for clean laundry. The last step is the distribution. In this step, the trained deliver people transport the clean linen back to the customer. This is a skilled position since the deliver person must know a thorough knowledge of both laundry operation and the principle of a good customer service. Large institutions will usually employ several full-time delivery employees who is known as a valet. The most important operation is handling guest laundry. Dealing with the guest laundry is one of the major responsibility of the housekeeping department. Guests may avail a laundry service either by telephoning the housekeeping desk and the room attendant is sent to collect the laundry. If the laundry is on premises, valet will collect the laundry. Generally, laundry must be picked up on time, laundered, delivered back to the guest on the time without any mix-ups. Usually, guest laundry clothes are collected in the morning and given back in the evening. In the hotel which offers this service, the lists are left in the bedrooms together with the laundry bags. The guest is expected to place the soiled linen in the laundry bags, fill the laundry forms and hand it over to the valet. The in-charge person fills the column, the guest counts, mentioning the number of each item and expected the cost of each item is being calculated. When the linen is sent to the laundered, it goes through 6 stages. First 3 stages are called as soil side operations since they occur before the linen is actually washed. The last 3 is called as clean side operation since they involve the handling of clean linen. Laundry desk attendant is a person who receives the calls and notes the name of the guest and the room number and alerts the valet. Next, we are going to see the important valet service. The most hotel provide a valet service. The valet is a term given in a hotel for those who collect and deliver the laundry for guest rooms. Then tallies the guest count with his own physical count and notes the number in the column which is named as a house count. The valet person makes sure that the laundry list has the guest name, room name, date, urgency of service and his or her signature. Valet verify himself against the list. If they does not match, the guest is being requested by the valet to rectify the mistake. The valet are responsible for returning the clean guest clothes. Usual laundry service for in-house guests are referred to as the normal service and entails the laundry being collected from the guest before 10 a.m. and returned by the same evening. On a weekdays, there are no additional charges for this type of service apart from the rate specified in the laundry list. On Sundays and holidays, the normal service rate is charged at 25% extra. Hotels have a provision for an express service which takes about 2 to 3 hours. Guests usually charge 50% extra or double the rate. To summarize this module, laundry services are important aspects of a housekeeping department in a hotel. Depending on whether the hotel has an on-premises laundry or contract laundry, the activities carried out in the linen and the uniform differ. The various types of laundry equipment has been discussed. Next, we have learnt about the laundry process, which has been divided into different stages. Lastly, we have seen about the guest laundry and valet services. When these aspects has been carried out without any hurdles, the housekeeping department will function very smoothly. Thank you.